I spent $15,000 on a fake wedding just to publicly expose my fiancé and maid of honor's affair in front of 300 guests. The look on their faces when I played their sex tape instead of our wedding video was worth every penny. Everything was supposed to be perfect. After dating James for 6 years, our dream wedding was just 8 weeks away. I'd found my perfect dress finalized, the venue gorgeous vineyard overlooking the coast, and asked my best friend since college Amber to be my maid of honor. Then came the signs, James working late, but unreachable trick US hotel charges, Amber suddenly using the same oddly specific phrases he used. I tried convincing myself I was pre-eyed until I found their messages. One night when James fell asleep with his phone unlocked. They'd been sleeping together for 11 months. 7 months, the messages were vile jokes about me plans for their future. They were waiting until after the wedding to tell me because, as Amber wrote, her parents had already paid for everything. Might as well enjoy the party before breaking her heart. So I made a decision. I told no one. Not my sisters, not my mom, I continued, with wedding planning, dress fittings, and bridal showers. I smiled through Amber helping me pick out lingerie for my honeymoon, while knowing she'd already seen my fiancés naked countless times. I pretended not to notice when James would disappear during family dinners to text her. For 8 weeks I lived a nightmare with a smile plastered on my face. On our wedding day I was eerily calm. I walked down the aisle in my custom gown looking at James' lying face and Amber standing proudly beside him. The minister asked us anyone had reasons why we shouldn't marry. I said, actually I do. The confused murmurs from the crowd silenced when I pulled out a remote on the screens meant for our wedding video. Security footage from James' office played showing him and Amber on his desk a week earlier. Their horrified faces reflected in everyone's shocked expressions. He here is honey more where that came from. Check your emails, I announced it to guests. I've sent everyone a link to the dedicated website I created with tales of their conversations dating back to last year. James, Amber, you wanted to enjoy the party before breaking my heart. Hope you are enjoying this. I turned to Amber's parents. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson, check slide 27. That's where your daughter suggests using your beach house for their post-wedding getaway, while I am prying to my theramids about being abandoned on my honeymoon. The chaos was magnificent. James tried approaching me, but my brothers, now understanding why I'd asked them to be extra protective today, balked him. Amber collapsed in tears. Her mother was screaming. Several guests were already going through the evidence on their phones, gasping and showing others. I never raised my voice once. I simply removed my engagement ring, placed it on the altar, and walked back down the aisle alone, stopping briefly to thank my confused vendors for their excellent service and confirming they'd still be paid in full. The $15,000 I'd spent from my own savings, not my parents' money, bought me something priceless, the truth exposed on my terms, not theirs. My heart was broken, but I wasn't their fool. I was my own hero. Sometimes the happiest day of your life isn't what you imagine. It's the day you finally choose yourself.